Hello and welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Michigan State Spartans against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Looking forward to a hard-fought contest in this one.
Well, you know, that's the beauty of college basketball in my mind. These players have so much youthful exuberance. They can go all out for every game of the season. And because the season's not as long, that plays into it as well.
Yeah, the stamina of a lot of these younger guys can seem bottomless, which only makes these games even more exciting to watch.
Outside, Hayward. McLeod tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You know, Michigan State has been absolutely dominant in Big Ten play. And, you know, it pains me as a Buckeye to admit that, but that's real talk. I mean, they have been superb and really one of the top programs in the nation for the last 20 years or so. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to McLeod. Back to Hayward. Now Lambert, right wing. Here's McLeod. Off target from outside. And I know it's not easy for you to admit the success of the Spartans, Clark, but as you said, they're a premier program.
The Spartans have had 22 straight trips to the Big Dance. That's such an incredible feat for a program. What an outstanding job this school has done to be a pillar of the college hoop scene.
Here's Mills. Again, the miss by the Spartans. Pass to Junior. 16 feet out, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Michigan State calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's McLeod. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, and knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
Here's Montgomery. Here's Junior. And Lambert with the block. And so it looks like the Red Raiders will retain possession here. Here's Junior. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in. Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thompson outside. Junior. And again, it's Texas Tech with the three.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Pass to Lambert. Here's McLeod. Harvey in the post. Not going to go that time. One of the big strengths of this Michigan State team is their coaching staff. They've been around for a long time and are still as sharp as ever.
And the staff does a great job connecting with their players. They form relationships that really extend beyond just their time in school. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
Here's Montgomery. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Here's Mills. Pass to McLeod. Back to Mills. Lambert. Hayward for three. Rebounded by Montgomery.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Livingston, the open look. And it's Texas Tech with another.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And here's Hayward. Will it go? And the layup good by Harvey.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Texas Tech now. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Neely. And that's good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. And without a doubt, Michigan State, a huge producer of NBA talent. Some huge names from the program throughout the years. You can always count on them to develop fantastic prospects.
Pass to O'Connor. Here's Bush. Weber, covered by Dentman. The shot by Weber, no good. And for the Spartans, you guys, they produce players at all positions on a consistent basis.
You know, the most recent big names from the Spartans program, Jaren Jackson Jr., Draymond Green, Gary Harris. But also, don't forget now, big Zach Randolph came through the program as well. And I think Michigan State has just done a really good job of finding excellent talent and then developing that talent.
Here's McLeod. Pass to Weber. Webb. Over to the wing. Here's McLeod. And it hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. And the Spartans making a change here. Here's Bush. Weber. Outside Webb. Beyond the arc. Michigan State no good that time either.
You know, the Red Raiders have had a number of outstanding seasons, and yet the highest tournament seed they've gotten has been as a 3, which is a little bit surprising. I thought they had perhaps been higher at some point.
And Texas Tech is in a tough conference. Hard to amass a pristine record when you go up against top teams. Still, I imagine it's a goal for the school to get a 1 seed in the near future.
Now here's Kelly. Pass to Bush. Trying to get back on track. The shot, no good. The Red Raiders go the other way with it. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the Red Raiders making a change here. Now here's Thompson, junior outside. Back to Thompson. To the inside. And the basket by Montgomery.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
McLeod, he's covered by Thompson. The kick out to Hayward. Pass to Harvey. Here's McLeod. Here's Hayward. Covered by Junior. And here's Harvey. Back to Hayward. Shot clock at 3. Here's Mills. And a miss there on the triple. And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes, but that was enough to impress this coach to offer him a spot on the team. And you can see the raw athleticism and the skills are starting to come along nicely too.
Lambert, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Thompson outside. Pass to Montgomery. Now Junior from 15 feet away. It's rebounded by Lambert.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And it's Mills missing. Here's Texas Tech now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Thompson for three. And again, it's Texas Tech with the three.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called the Spartans.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic.
And stolen by Junior. Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior. Where did that come from?
I did not expect to see that tonight. That was a dunk contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years. And with how strong the program is, you know the Spartans have a couple of titles. Won it all in '79 and 2000. Honestly surprised they haven't come away with more with the success this school has had.
On the wing, Junior. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Well, you can see Junior's grit right there. His willingness to get physical, meet the contact, and draw fouls. That bodes well for his future and actually bodes well for the present, too.
And the Spartans have been the runner-up once as well. That was back in 2009.
And what's really impressive is how often the Spartans get to the Final Four. I mean, 8 trips to that stage since 1999. And when Michigan State gets in the tournament, more than likely, they're going to be around for a while, making a deep run. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Good job that time by Junior. Solid ball movement, understanding, and even sensing when one of his guys was open there.
Now here's Webb, covered by Junior.
The Red Raiders have had just a few drafted players over the years, not really a hotbed for NBA players historically coming out of that program. But in recent years, that's starting to change.
Here's Bush, and he can't stop the run as that misses. Pushing it up, and he's going for the oop here.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Here's McLeod. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Pass to Nixon, 14 feet out, and it's Texas Tech with another.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And that'll be Michigan State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spartans able to keep the ball here.
22 seconds on the shot clock. 22. Into the lineup. Into the lineup for Texas Tech. Wayne Neely. Sebastian West. Melvin Banks. Jr. Substitution on the court.
Hayward. So no no problem for Texas Tech as they get the win.
And it's interesting that they were able to win so comfortably despite an off game from Junior. He's got to be grateful to have that kind of talent alongside him.
You know, this one got out of hand, actually was a laugher, but his enthusiasm tempered a bit by the fact he knows he can play better. And guys, I know he will.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
Junior, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Saw an opportunity to make a big play.
Hey, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Felt like the right time to energize the team.
All right, you're gonna have to make a decision about what type of player you're gonna be, how you're gonna represent yourself and this school. Would your dad have made that play?
Listen, Coach, if I stepped out of line and you don't want me to do it again, fine. I can make the adjustment.
All right, Junior, I'm gonna tell you a story. All right, now I'm at my school. I'm bleeding our colors, but I lived on the bench. One particular game, everybody was in foul trouble, so I get tossed in. Now I'm thinking, good, it's my moment. I'm gonna give him the razzle-dazzle, behind the back pass, crossover, step back, I threw the kitchen sink at it.
You showed out.
Absolutely, I wanted to show that I belonged in the rotation and off the bench. We ended up winning by 2, so I'm thinking, I'm on cloud 9, life's complete.
Why do I get the feeling that this story does not have a happy ending?
Well, Coach pulls me aside and he tells me I'm back on the bench. He says we should have won by 10, but I made the game about myself, my ego. Every time I wanted to do something special or fancy, we dropped possessions. I was mad. He was wrong. But then I saw the tape. You know what happens next, or you're just tired of listening to me talk?
I'm not, because I'm listening, Coach.
Look, Junior, win or lose, play the game the right way. Now, if you think that dunk was the right play, that's fine, but you're gonna have to live with that, and there may be some unintended consequences. You got me?
Got you, Coach.
All right.
Smiling, huh?
Man, don't worry about that.
She got you smiling.
Man, here
Look
you
at
go.
you,
Here
boy.
Hey, thank you for bringing me here. This place is amazing.
I come here every Monday when Madison's playing. It's so easy to get one-dimensional with like everything that we do, like training and film sessions and travel. And I just want to see so much that's out of that bubble, you know? Like I
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah. Well, I haven't found that thing yet.
No? Why not?
That is a great question, especially because it's so direct.
Well, that's what college is for, right?
Yeah.
Figuring out who you are, and you're exposed to so much, just if you're open to it. Like all of this makes me so good at soccer in the long run. Like at least I like to think it does.
And you play for the Canadian national team too?
I'm an alternate right now, but yeah, every time I get in line and they sing, "Oh, Canada," I get chills. Like I can't wait. School lets me take assignments on the road as a special arrangement.
hold on. No. If my memory serves me correct, you said basketball players get the treatment.
Yeah.
That's what you
Okay.
said, right?
Yes.
Basketball.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
just
did.
checking.
Okay,
I'm just checking.
but you know what I'm saying, right? Right?
Yeah, I do. Everywhere I go, people are asking me about the games, win or lose.
Especially lose.
Yeah, expectations are high, but yeah, I get it. I mean, fans, they take everything so personal.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to filter out all that noise.
Yeah. I struggle with it sometimes.
Being good at this, it's a responsibility, man.
Yeah, it's just all going by so fast. And I just want to appreciate this moment. So thank you very much.
Thank you, too.
You know Alex Williams, Airball Alex Williams? You don't know her show? Bro, what?
Should I?
Yes! She's one of the top national college basketball influencers, and she's blowing up with a Dope Blunt podcast and video channels. You gotta take it seriously, because them NBA draft heads definitely do.
All right, I'll check out.
No, you go do it now because she's all over you. Right here, she singled you out and issued a challenge. Throw down. And she even hit me on my socials to make sure you got it.
Let me see that. Okay, so I meet this challenge and then what?
So I'm sure she'll hype you on the show.
Okay, and if I don't?
She'll bury you. I seen it happen before, stone cold ruthless.
All right, fine. She wants to go, we can go. I ain't never been afraid of no challenge.
Welcome, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight for our presentation of college basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders as they play against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. I'm Forrest Hunt. Joining me are Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And guys, does watching these games take you back to your college days?
Absolutely it does. You instantly get caught back up in all the excitement, and it also doesn't hurt when those memories are taking you back to a championship season.
Yeah, you know, it does bring up some great memories, and it's always fascinating to see how much has changed and how much really has stayed the same, status quo, with these schools.
Levens, that three off the mark.
You know, if you're going to be good, consistently good, your lifeline is recruiting in the college game, and the Red Raiders have done a fantastic job recruiting. Really, it's one of the best runs for the school ever.
Getting NBA-ready talent goes a long way in building a program. Red Raiders also landed All-Americans for the first time recently. This staff has done a great job of bringing in world-class talent to Lubbock.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, I tell you, if Junior gets a chance to do some damage behind the arc, he'll take advantage of it. And that offensive killer instinct of his, really impressive.
Now here's Levens. Here's Booker. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Junior. To the middle. And the basket by Montgomery.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Levens outside. Back to Booker. Levens outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Torres. Clock at 6. And here's Levens. They need this. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
Good on both. And here's Booker. Levens outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Torres from deep. They get it back. Crawford. And it's blocked by Red Thompson. Shot from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting in the back of the rim on its way in.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Time called here. The Bulldogs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Booker. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Pass to Thompson. Livingston with the ball. On the wing, Junior. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Daniels. You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
Booker, no good. Texas Tech with the ball. Down low. And the basket by Montgomery.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Levin's outside. The Bulldogs again can't hit. On offense, here are the Red Raiders. The lead is 15. Kicks it out to Junior. Fires, high post, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
Great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Levin's outside. Keith. Pass to Crawford to stop the drought. The Bulldogs again can't hit.
And what a powerhouse program Gonzaga has built here. Little by little, they have established themselves as a major player in college hoops. Easily the biggest name college program in the Northwest.
Now here's Denton. Junior. He's guarded by Keith. Now Mills. Junior. That one's good. He's only missed one shot. He's 5 for 6 from the floor.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Levins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's out of bounds. The Bulldogs able to retain possession here. It's Keefe on the wing, covered by Dentman. And Gonzaga, you guys, has gone from scrappy underdog to an absolute force. They are an elite program.
For years, Gonzaga has been unchallenged in conference play, absolutely dominating the conference they play in. And, you know, this school has always had a great record and is not afraid to schedule tough. I think all of that is why Gonzaga has been so successful.
And the Bulldogs call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Gonzaga, without a doubt, is a basketball school. The fans up in Spokane love their Bulldogs.
You know, Gonzaga does not sponsor a ton of athletic teams, and there's no football there either, so basketball is indeed king. Clearly, all of the support that goes to the athletic program is prioritized with basketball.
Now here's Junior. 21-point lead. That's the biggest in the game.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
The Bulldogs again can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Here's Hawkins. Here's Jamison. No good, unable to end this run. Texas Tech with the ball. To the paint. Here's Detman. Good, and the assist goes to Junior.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
They get a hand on it. They push it up, 4 on 3. They double team Junior. Pass to Nixon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, you look around the landscape of college basketball, and Gonzaga was clearly a trailblazer as far as mid-majors go. I mean, we're talking about one of the most feared mid-major schools in the country, and it's been that way for a couple of decades now.
Junior outside. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line. Mid-major schools now get a lot more respect, and largely in part because of Gonzaga.
It used to be the rankings ignored you if you weren't from a major conference. But Gonzaga changed that with quality wins over big-name schools. You can't ignore the sustained success of a school like Gonzaga.
Now, here's Torres. Back to Booker. Jamison, right side. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Booker outside. Pass to Jamison. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And here are the Bulldogs.
You know, you look at the tournament history for the Bulldogs. Early on, they were always underdogs under this coaching staff, but now they're usually a top seed in the tournament.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now here's Junior. Neely, Booker covering, kicks it out to Junior. Drills it from outside. And you guys, for the Zags, they're still looking for that first championship.
They came so close in 2017. I thought that could be their year. Their bench was the great freshman class of Collins and Hachimura, but they are always in it. Shouldn't be long before they finally win it all.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Has been smooth sailing for Junior on offense, working hard to prove his big league potential is more than potential. It's a reality.
Now here's Levens. Tipped away, and that'll be Gonzaga's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bulldogs able to keep the ball here. Here's Booker. And we're going to have a jump ball. They're tied up there.
Get open, get open.
Here's Booker. And here's Torres outside.
Well, you know, he's one of the greatest players of all time as a former Bulldog, and I'm speaking, of course, of John Stockton, the Hall of Famer. He helped put this program on the map.
Stockton was dominant at the college level as a senior. Led the conference in points, assists, and steals. It's not a surprise that his was the first number to be retired by the program.
Pass to Crawford from deep. The Bulldogs again can't hit.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Back to Junior. And stolen by Levens. Here's Crawford. Got a piece of it. There's Torres with the three. Junior grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Gonzaga has possession. Levens outside. The shot to stop the drought. Can't hit from close range.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
You can just about count on one former Bulldog joining the league every draft. Man, Gonzaga's got an impressive roster of NBA players.
All time, the big name is John Stockton. More recently, Rui Hachimura and Domantas Sabonis. Some great talent always finds their way to Gonzaga.
Pass to Junior. They double team Junior. Thompson. Now Junior. Defended by Levens. To the inside. Montgomery. Banked in off the glass.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Thompson. Now Levens. Daniels covered by Torres. Over to the left wing. Here's Booker. No good. So Texas Tech will have it the other way. Inside. And the basket by Montgomery.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
They've been struggling here offensively.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Booker. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together, living together. You instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammates. Just one more way in which these college seasons are where players are really forged on and off the floor.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
To the paint. Montgomery. Yes! And it's Junior picking up the assist.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
There's Torres with the 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Levens. Torres. Pass to Booker to end the run. Kept alive by Gonzaga. Expanding his range. Thompson grabs the board. A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans who are so unrelenting in their support. So no problem for Texas Tech as they get the win.
And the strong performance from Junior, a big reason they won it going away. I mean, he never let up on the gas pedal. Pedal to the metal by Junior.
And that's the killer instinct that teams are looking for at the next level. With performances like this one, definitely improving his draft stock, if you ask me.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
This is a good thing. We got the W, you did your thing. Alex Williams is gonna be hyping you up for sure.
I'm just glad we got the win. It's one step closer to the tourney.
And Alex Williams, both can be true, Junior.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm about the team. That's my mentality, always has been, always will be. Alex Williams or no Alex
Yeah,
Williams.
and I hear that, but look, at this level and the next level, the media is gonna overanalyze every move we make on and off the court, and it's affecting the team because they're hearing it and they're reading it. If Alex Williams is burying you, then we all dealing with it. But look, your draft stock go rise. You'll see.
I ain't mad at that. As long as we keep winning, everything else will take care of itself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Hey, you want to sign this? Save the ocean. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with y'all later.
See ya.
What's up, Junior? Good to see you.
You too, Arch. Man, I gotta walk.
So look, I'll get right to the point. I know what happened between Coach Bishop and I is still eating at you.
Yeah, it didn't sit right. Look, I want everything to work out between us, but Coach Bishop don't trust you. And he just wants what's best for me.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah. But you still want to get paid if I make it to the NBA, which is fair.
You know, I got you here.
You did?
When you had your choice of schools, I never tried to nudge you either way.
That's right.
I was surviving before we met, Junior, and I'd still be surviving if you decided to never play basketball.
Look, Art, you got me here. And I love this place and what I'm trying to accomplish for this school, but things can change if I don't feel like they're working out. I just want that to be clear.
Hey, we don't have a contract. That's clear. All I can do is keep trying to earn your trust.
Okay.
So, you ready to see what the inside word on your draft stock is?
Definitely.
All right, so look, I gathered all my intel into one place for you to take a look at, but it can update as the season goes.
Okay, so what's this all supposed to mean right now?
Nothing yet, but it'll all shape up as we get closer to the end of the season. Just keep winning, keep your numbers up, and your stock will rise.
Okay, if we're losing and I'm not producing, then it'll fall.
I mean, I was gonna say it's not that simple, but it kinda is.
All right. Work to do.
So,
Catch you later, Arch.
all right, boy.
Pardon me. Thank you.
Can I help you?
You're Junior, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm Alex Williams. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How'd you get on the bus?
How did I get on the bus?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised by how many people think Press Pass means all access. Can I say what a pleasure it is to meet Mr. Big Time Professor Dunk himself? I'm just wondering whether I should call you a selfish player, a chemistry risk, or, you know, tell the truth and let everyone know you did it for a girl.
Who told you that?
I never reveal my sources. But his name rhymes with Ted.
Listen, these other players that you're covering, yeah, they don't get the same, let's just call it attention.
Attention.
Yeah, attention.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with it?
What's the deal? Well, I get it. It may seem cruel or, you know, arbitrary, but it's the opposite. I love the potential of who you are and what your game is all about. At times, it can be inspiring.
Okay, and at other times?
At other times, not so much, but you're growing and developing, and this is my way of helping you reach your potential.
So why can't you just say that in an article? What's with all these games?
Because I'm building a profile, too. And games, conflict, that gets eyeballs and clicks. And what if you don't develop? I write a cuddly piece about you, and then what? NBA decision makers pay attention to what I say. I've built a career on honest, unmerciful critiques, and I'm not backing down from that now. Look, the stakes are impossible at this level, Junior. You know that. And even worse when you get to the next level. You might as well prepare for it now. Everyone knew your dad was up for it. It's a long shadow that follows you around. Is that funny?
It is, because it's an angle. Trust me, I get where you're coming from. But the media is a lot more twisted about the legacy of Duke than I am.
Am I supposed to take that at face value?
I'm assuming you got another challenge for me.
Yeah, I do. 2 games, first and foremost. I'm all about winners, so win the games. Secondly, everyone wants to see you develop as a scorer. So bump your scoring average up from where it is now. What do you say?
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Nice. There's something about you. Professor Dunk. Mr. Big Time.
Red.
Welcome everybody to college basketball presented by 2K Sports. This should be a fun one. Tonight we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders as they play against the UCLA Bruins. I'm Forrest Hunt along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we are just as excited as you are to see what this game has in store.
Great thing about college basketball, anything can happen. Scouting reports and standings are all well and good, but it's really a surprise every time.
Absolutely. I mean, these players are all improving at a rapid rate at this stage of their careers, and because of that, you can never count out an underdog.
Now here's Bell. Pulls it. Carter's shot's off.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Neely gets the bucket.
Red Thompson not bashful about embracing all the fanfare of being at an elite school. He'll let you know just how great this team is because he's on it.
Thompson is a talker, but every team needs a bit of that. You have to have that voice for your team, that one who's the catalyst for this school and this group of players. That's Thompson.
Here's Junior. And the rebound goes to the Bruins. Carter outside. Expanding his range. Unable to get that one to go. And Texas Tech will come the other way. Junior with it. That's tipped. From the line. And that one hits back iron.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Here's Neely. That's his second shot and his second basket.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Carter outside. Bell. They get the rebound. Pass to Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
I echo that. Ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
You guys, when you look at the stretch UCLA had in the 60s and 70s, it all came from having dominant centers.
Lou Alcindor, now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was followed by Bill Walton, an equally dominant force. Both were great pros, but in college, they were on another level.
Down low, Neely, and he lays it straight in.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Pass to Carter. Bell, Livingston covering. Back to Carter. Here's Jones, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Pass to Livingston. Thompson outside. Livingston. Now here's Junior. He's covered by Bell. Junior from deep. Connects from three-point range.
You know, you have to stretch the floor for the offense to flow smoothly, and Junior understands that, and he's doing his part. Well, when you win as much as UCLA has in the past and currently, it starts with talent. UCLA has always been great at producing NBA players. Take a look at all the former Bruins in the NBA, and it indeed is an impressive list.
And some of the big stars in the NBA today are Bruins. Guys like Westbrook, Love, and Lonzo Ball. No matter what the era is, you know UCLA is going to have NBA-level talent. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Inside. And good that time.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
Back to Bell. To the inside. And it's blocked by Red Thompson. And he recovers it. They get it back. Jones's shot's off. On the wing, Junior. He's covered by Bell. Montgomery. The shot misses. Great D that time from Sheldon. Outside Kelly. And stolen by Neely. Thompson outside. On the wing, Junior. To the paint. Here's Montgomery. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, UCLA has one of the richest histories of any school in college hoops. The wins, the legacies they've created, hard for any other school to match the lore that UCLA has.
So both teams changing it up here. The Bruins trailing. Pass to Martin. Here's Adams. Clock at 6. McGee on the wing, over Junior, and that one goes long. And some can argue, you guys, that UCLA is still the name in college hoops.
You know, that's certainly the case on the West Coast. I mean, the UCLA Bruins have an easy time recruiting top talent because of their great pedigree and history. The prestige of the program is something that I don't think will ever fade.
Now here's Junior. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And the shot goes down.
And, you know, Junior already knows how to get productive. I'm sure scouts are taking note of this guy's offensive upside.
Pass to Pavin. McGee on the wing. To stop the drought, and it's laid in by Adams. One of the most amazing moments in the history of UCLA, and there's a ton to choose from, was their incredible 88-game win streak.
You know, I don't think we'll ever see anything like that again. The team was ranked #1 in the polls for about 2.5 years straight. It's hard to fathom a winning streak that long. Kudos to the UCLA Bruins.
Junior outside. Sheldon with a steal. Knocked loose. Pass to Pavin. Now here's Adams from deep. And Nixon pulls it down.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Barry. Now Junior. Six on the shot clock. The shot that time not on target. So the Bruins will take it the other way. McGee with the ball. Junior's there. Off target at the rim. Back to Mills. Nixon on the wing. Junior. Releases, and he wills that one in, sinking right through the back of the iron.
Well, it's all about winning for UCLA. They own the record for the most titles in college hoops, an incredible 11 championship banners at their gym.
Timeout called, the Bruins. You guys, all those titles add such a mystique to the Bruins basketball program.
Well, it was one of the most dominant eras in any sport at any level. Bruins won most of their titles in the 60s and 70s, and at one point they won 7 straight and 10 titles.
Texas Tech in the lead. To the middle. Rebounded by the Bruins. Outside Kelly. Rebounded by Montgomery. Fast break, here we go. Thompson a good look. Releases from the wing and drills it.
This is a skill Thompson's got to master to have a chance in the NBA. He's a solid shooter, but that's still an area he can improve on.
Sheldon with the bucket.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Texas Tech now. They've led by as many as 10. You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
Here's Jones. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Neely. The drive by Junior. Doesn't get it to drop for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Kelly. He's tightly guarded. It's deflected. Junior. He's covered by Bell. Pass to Thompson. Back to Junior. That falls. Nice feed that time from Red Thompson.
Hey, I think the catch and shoot is all about shot preparation and decisiveness. And Junior, no hesitation there.
Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level, too, because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
So Texas Tech going with an almost entire new lineup here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Junior. He's got 11. Pass to Barry. Nixon. Outside Mills. And here's Junior. To the paint. Detman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
The spectacle of college basketball is certainly one of its big draws. These young athletes are giving 100% effort for every minute of the game.
That's why I think you get such an exciting pace for these games at this level. These players are really hungry to go out there and prove themselves on the big national stage.
Yeah, every player on the floor is looking to have a career-making performance. Who knows? Could be some NBA scouts out there in the crowd tonight.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jones. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but couldn't make a shot. Junior outside. It's good, and it's his 6th make at 11 shots.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Bell, covered by Junior. The drive by Bell. UCLA again missing. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
On the wing, Mills. Back to Junior. From outside the arc. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 shots. With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Timeout called, the Bruins.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for UCLA, Dante Pavin.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Pass to Montgomery. It's Red Thompson, high post. Junior. Now here's Kelly. Down low. Pavin misses. In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earn that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Kelly. McGee. Outside Kelly. Back to McGee. Carter outside. McGee takes a three. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Now here's Kelly. D right on him. Adams, no good. They can burn some clock if they want.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Junior. Here's Montgomery. Covered by Adams. Back to Junior. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
It's all about keeping one's balance, like watching Junior accept the hit and still be able to finish.
Outside Kelly. Back to McGee. Pass to Kelly. Puts up a three. That shot off. The Red Raiders go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. And here's Thompson. Guarded by McGee. Junior outside. Montgomery. He's guarded by Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Outside Kelly. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's going to be on Livingston.
Ronnie Kelly, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first of the 1-and-1. So he gets them both. Here's Butler. So no problem for Texas Tech as they get the win.
Well, they didn't have much trouble despite an average game from Junior. Their depth and unselfishness paying dividends. I
agree. I mean, it's a win they can be proud of, and yet I can't escape the feeling that Junior's a bit uneasy. He expects more from himself, and I anticipate he'll look to show it next time out.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.